I still can't get over how much this part of the city has changed. Totally in the last 10 years. In fact, if I didn't know the name of this road, I wouldn't recognise any of it. All these new buildings. Give me a time travel machine, please. Grey to green. This all needs to be dug up and planted with proper flowers and evergreens, not just a weed patch, but maybe that's on the council's agenda. Can we but hope? Oh, it's all changed. So you see, they've got part of it. Only one lane of traffic is now open here. They kind of pedestrianised the rest. I don't agree with that. I think I don't just see the point of them doing that, because they just block access into key parts of the city centre. Sheffield City Council hate cars. This is no secret. But I can remember driving around here, and it was quite easy to get up and down these side streets. And now you just can't get anywhere. So I vote no on that. We don't need more pedestrian-only areas. Bring the roads back, please. Oh, Superdry's open now. Quite an impressive looking storefront though, isn't it? I wonder. Things come and go so quickly at the moment. More weeds. We love our weeds, don't we, Sheffield? Still, I guess they're green and they're putting oxygen into the air, and that's important. Yeah, you guessed it, we're going down the moor, going to have a look at the outside of the market again, which is now closed. It was supposed to reopen today, but it's now going to be next week. Or rather, it was supposed to open yesterday, I think. But they haven't quite dealt with the cockroaches. The stuff nightmares are made of. You know, the more you walk about in a fairly populated area, the more you become aware of all the individual smells. I've never really thought about it before, but different aftershaves, different perfumes, different body smells. Mostly pleasant, fortunately. Yeah, I've got a good sense of smell. As I can remember being in the Moor Market and it absolutely stunk of fish, and it's still closed. But when it reopens next week, I'm definitely going to do a walk around, seeing if the fish smell has gone, and maybe, as I said, grab an interview with a cockroach.
No.
kind of sort of like this, but I didn't like it when I first saw it. I just thought it was a monstrosity, but I sort of like it. So watch this channel. All the latest news, probably about 10 days out of date, because there's usually around 10 days between filming something and getting it edited onto YouTube. But will this open next week? What do you think? It's quiet in there. I posted a comment online that I thought, if the market's closed and all those traders are losing all that trade, why don't they just move their stalls outside temporarily? Now there are some stalls here, but I don't think they're the ones that were inside. But, you know, there's lots of space here. It's an option, isn't it? Rather than lose all that trade, just use these empty spaces. I think that makes sense. That's a bit busy around here now.
Industry syntax. Because it sounds like a carbon copy of you, which has been amazing. And even though we're very similar, we do come with some very diverse views. We've had some absolutely amazing guests on our show so far. I feel like we've had a degree level education just in the number of doctors we've had on, the number of experts in different fields and areas, and I mean, if
a podcast in progress.
Cut through that noise, and the Fit Dads podcast has been
Dads
an
podcast.
amazing adventure so far.
Okay.
I've loved this. I've loved every minute so far.
Yeah, I think that's
Got
one
some
of the
interest
most
down here.
important things for me on the podcast is getting to interview some of the best minds in certain areas. Like we had a guy on a couple of weeks ago who was a TRT expert.
Hello, my little yellow friend, the lion. Oh, sun's come out now, it's getting warmer. So from one part of Sheffield to the other, gonna have a quick look at the old Castle Market site. It would be rude not to, wouldn't it?
investments have gone up in value, but you've been made bankrupt.
Ah, the bagpipes. Quite like bagpipes, unless they're badly played. Nothing worse then. Is it coffee time yet? No, not yet. Outside Lidl on the high street. And people have told me not to film around here, but I reserve the right to film whatever I want. So yeah. Might be a bit of a trouble hotspot at night, but nothing wrong with it at the moment. In any case, it doesn't bother me. If I want to walk around with a camera, absolutely no one is going to stop me in a public place. So I'm heading down towards the market area. See if there's any update on the so-called events park that's going to open down there, allegedly. Oh, tattoo shop. Not a fan. I'm not going to walk past the old Odeon cinema today because I don't suppose much has changed. Even Fitzalan Square is looking cool. Very summery, very green. I haven't walked down this bit for a while. This is this Commercial Street? Vape and Vine. Harmony Works. Inspirational music making for everybody. Why don't they clean up the building then and make it more inspirational? It's just looking grubby. Come on, clean it up. great old building though, isn't it? Haven't been back down this section since I was initially filming down here months ago now. This is another area of Sheffield that's totally changed over the years. Yeah, I remember it from the 80s. It was nothing like this. It was much dingier, but busier somehow, because we're right next here to the old markets. Oh, a lovely bit of street art. Was that there last time? I don't remember filming that. That's some good art. I like that dog. The blue bike. I'm not sure what the rest of it is, but I like me good street art. You know this. What was here back in the 1980s? If anybody watching this video remembers what was down here. It's kind of is it Shude Hill, this area? Here it's Shude Hill. So what was here next to these steps? I can't even remember if these steel steps were here in the 80s. Something was here. Was it wasteland? There was an old railway sidings here at one point, but I think that's definitely pre-80s. That would have been back in the 50s, possibly the 60s. What's here though? We're walking through history everywhere, and that's why I'm doing this walkabout. Bottom of Dixon Lane, as I said before once, a very, very busy area. Now it's just ghosts. Just adjacent to Park Square roundabout. Oh, it's definitely warming up now. The weather says we're going to have another mini heat wave next week, but not as bad as the one last week, because that was just too hot to go out and do any proper filming. It's pleasantly warm. So these are really growing out. Unless somebody does some serious maintenance down here, this is just going to turn into a total jungle. With the weather we've been having, yeah, it's going to turn into something that looks like Riverlyn Valley, just overgrown, and you can barely find the paths. Wouldn't surprise me. I'm quite sure these were much higher than they were a week or two ago. They're really growing wild. Or maybe that's the plan. If you get all the green stuff to grow, it hides up all the building sites, so you can't actually see that there's any work going on. That's kind of a clever idea, Sheffield. Interesting layout. Definitely interesting. So as I said before, I think this is such a wasted opportunity. The Rivers Cafe and Bar, why doesn't it actually open and do something? If you're going to attract people down to this area, you need more than a building site. Oh, this is one line I don't think we've got. Have we got Pride of the Butterflies? I don't think we we did. Pride of the Butterflies, a very worthwhile addition to the what do you call a pack of lions? It's not a flock, is it? Is it a pack? Is it a pack of lions? I'm such a fount of knowledge. They've blocked the view, we can't really see what's going on there, so let's point the camera through this hole. See what's happening in there. I can't see this at the moment, but does it look any different? Has the graffiti changed? I don't think that bit has. Oh, why have they blocked it off? You can't really see through that. No, we can't really see. Let's go around the top bit, assuming they haven't blocked off all the ways you can see in. Yeah, this is turning into a jungle, isn't it? This wasn't as nearly overgrown like this a month ago. It's this summer. We are disappearing into a jungle. I'm almost expecting a real lion to appear out of the the Everglades. This is at the Castlegate Everglades. Could be crocodiles hiding in there. It's strangely very beautiful though, even though it's completely overgrown with weeds. It's got something. It's got something. See what work's going on. The tap and barrel was, I know it is turning into something else. Can't tell what they've done to it so far. It's looking a right shed, actually. Yeah, a shed. Things are getting better around here. Phase 1 of Greater Green around West Bar won awards for bringing colour and sustainability to inner city Sheffield. Welcome to Phase 2. Phase 2, a weed patch. A lot of thought and a lot of work went into this weed patch. Well, no sign of any changes around here yet. Let's keep an eye on this. Some of that street art. Okay, we have a pile of earth. A work of art. Can't see any hard work going on in there. They've probably gone for a coffee break, which I'm about to do. It's getting a bit overgrown in there, isn't it? There's going to be a jungle in there too. We're keeping up to date. when this is finished and opened, if ever, I could look back on this footage and think, I watched this being built. I watched it. There's no workmen at all. It must be the day off. Is it a day off? Nothing happening. I keep thinking what's changed every time I see this, and I think there's some paths and things have been laid out a bit better than they were before, but the central bit is just looking a mess still. Just have a quick look through here. Yep, it's a work in progress, except there's no work in progress. Yes. Raccoon Studios. It's a bit closed. A lot of things just look a bit closed. Oh, that's open. Wilkinsons. Oh, closing down for refit. Not closing down for good, at least. Well, anyway, that's a quick walkabout today, looking at stuff. I'm back very soon, but you know where I'm heading now, right? MeriGo. Wonder when that's going to open. It's quite nice. Interesting. Yeah. I love just walking around and capturing scenes. There's so much to see if you open your eyes. Lloyd's Bank. You know, my bank Halifax is changing. It's disappearing. It's being totally absorbed into Lloyd's Bank now. No more Halifax. Can you believe that? Well, I guess you can.